Welcome Virgo, thank you for clicking and watching this reading today. Let's jump into your reading. This reading is going to be during the solar eclipse, which is on the 12th of August 2026. So let's see your present position. We've got the Empress card. She's ruled by Venus. She connects to Taurus and also Libra. She's also a major arcana as well. And the major arcana cards reflect the deeper lessons that shape who we become in her energy. The Empress, she's very powerful. She's an energy where she's growing. She's growing her abundance and also possibly a new beginning. She reminds you that you're entering a fertile season of your life, where the seeds you're planting right now have the potential to grow into something beautiful and long-lasting. For some of you, this can represent motherhood, pregnancy, or expanding your family. For others, it's the birth of a new relationship coming through, a new career, a new business, and even a creative project. Or it can also be an energy of an exciting new chapter beginning. Whatever you're nurturing right now deserves your time, care, and attention. Taurus teaches you to be patient and build strong foundations. Success doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency and self-belief, what you're creating will stand the test of time. Libra brings balance into her energy, and it's reminding you to nurture yourself as much as your dreams. When your mind, body, and emotions are in harmony, you make better decisions and naturally attract the people and opportunities that support your growth. The Empress also encourages you to trust your creative energies and your intuition. Your ideas have value, and what once felt like a dream can now become your reality. Stay open to inspiration, listen to your inner guidance, and don't be afraid to express your authentic self. The Empress message is clear: nurture what matters most. Be patient with your journey, trust the process, and believe in what you're creating. With love, consistency, and self-worth, you're building a future filled with abundance, stability, and lasting fulfillment with this energy. So let's see what your challenge is. Thank you, Spirit. Your challenge is the Four of Wands. This is Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. I see celebrations in this card. This energy is very powerful with the Four of Wands, and it's fire energy. This energy of the Four of Wands is an energy where you're channeling your passion and also your desires. This energy, like I said, you could be dealing with an Aries as well. This energy with the Four of Wands is an energy where your energy is showing up because you're being asked to celebrate how far you've already come. You may be so focused on the next goal or the next challenge or the next chapter that you've forgotten to acknowledge the progress you've actually made. The life you're living today may be the life you once hoped for. This card is asking you to recognize the foundations you're building, whether it's a relationship, your home, your career, your personal growth, or a sense of purpose. Everything has been shaping a life that's becoming stronger and more meaningful. Lasting success isn't built in one defining moment. It's built through the small victories you choose to appreciate along the way. There's one hidden detail in this card that I don't want you to miss. Beneath the image of celebration lies a powerful lesson about presence. The artwork reminds us that happiness isn't always waiting at the next destination. It can often be found by appreciating where you already are. When you're always chasing the next milestone, you can miss the joy of the one you've already reached. This card is asking you to pause, appreciate your journey, and share your happiness with the people who matter most. Celebrate your achievements without comparing them to anyone else's. Nurture the relationships that support you and continue building a life that reflects your values. Because gratitude doesn't slow your progress, it gives your progress deeper meaning. This card is clear. Celebrate your progress before chasing the next milestone. Honour what you've built. Appreciate the people who walk beside you, and remember that the more you appreciate your life, the richer it becomes. I'm also picking up the date between the 11th to the 20th of April might also be significant. The next 4 days might be significant, and also a Sunday with this energy. So let's see what's in your subconscious mind. Show me clear messages, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is also Taurus energy, it's earth energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus. The energy I see, there's a few pictures I see in this card. I see the Fool. There's two sides to this energy with the Six of Pentacles, because we've got two Fools in the bottom coins. We've got the Chariot and the Rose in the centre. We've also got a rich man giving to a poor man. And we've also got somebody who's holding on to their wealth as well tightly, I feel, with this energy. And it's number 6. This energy is a very grounded energy with Taurus. This energy, I feel, is an energy that is showing up because life is asking you to trust its natural cycles. Nothing remains the same forever. Seasons change, circumstances change, and so do you change. If you've been holding on too tightly through fear or uncertainty, this card gently reminds you that your greatest security isn't found in what you possess, it's found within yourself. This card is asking you to recognize that abundance begins with balance. Whether you're experiencing financial changes, rebuilding after a setback, receiving unexpected opportunities, or learning to let go of control, every season has a purpose. Success isn't measured by what you have, it's measured by the peace you feel within. When you trust the process instead of resisting it, life has room to unfold in ways you could never have planned. There's one hidden detail in this card that I don't want you to miss. Beneath the theme of giving and receiving lies a deeper lesson about self-worth. Every exchange in life reflects an inner belief about your desires. Sometimes you're being asked to give with an open heart. At times, the lesson is learning to receive without guilt, fear, or feeling unworthy. The artwork in this card reminds us that life is always seeking balance, and what flows out with genuine intention has a way of returning when the time is right. The card is asking you to stay grounded through every season of change. Release the need to control every outcome. Appreciate what you already have, and trust that today's choices are quietly creating tomorrow's abundance. Whether you're giving or receiving, do both with gratitude, humility, and an open heart. What's truly meant for you will always find its way when you're living in balance. The message of this card is clear. Abundance is more than money. It's a way of thinking. Trust the rhythm of life. Embrace every season with confidence. And remember that lasting security is being built from within, not from the circumstances around you. I'm also picking up a 6-year cycle that you could have been working on this energy. I'm also picking up a Monday or a Thursday might also be significant. And I'm also picking up the date between the 1st and the 10th of May that connects to the 6 of Pentacles. So let's see what's your past influence for this reading during this solar eclipse. Thank you, Spirit. I see that you're in the Fool energy. This again is another major arcana, and it's very, very powerful. He's ruled by Uranus. It's the element of air that brings in new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. The Fool appears when you're standing at the beginning of a brand new chapter. Life is opening a new door, and although you may not know exactly where it leads, you're being encouraged to trust yourself and take the first step. It's like I said, it's ruled by Uranus, and this card brings unexpected opportunities, fresh ideas, and sudden changes that can completely shift your direction. What may feel uncertain today could become the very thing that changes your life for the better. The Fool also reminds you not to let fear, doubt, or past disappointments stop you from moving forward. You don't need every answer before you begin. Confidence grows through action, and every experience teaches you something valuable. This card often appears when you're starting a new job, for instance, a new relationship, a new business venture, or even a course, even moving home for some of you, travelling, or simply choosing a new direction in life. Every ending has prepared you for this fresh beginning. As the major arcana number 0, the Fool represents infinite potential that you carry. You are free to create a new story, leave the past behind, and step forward into the life you're meant to live. The message is simple: trust yourself, take the leap. Every great journey begins with a single step in this energy. So let's also see the potential outcome, which is the Strength card, which is also another major arcana. In this deck, it's number 11, and it's called Force. You could also be connecting with a Leo with this energy. This is having inner strength. Like I said, all major arcana cards, they represent energies that reflect lessons that shape who we become with this energy. The Strength card is very powerful, where your challenge is force. This card isn't about physical power. It's about the incredible spiritual strength that has been growing within you through everything that you've faced. You may have felt as though you've been carrying an enormous weight on your shoulders for a long time. Life has tested you, but instead of letting those challenges define you, you've been learning to meeting those challenges with patience, courage, with an open heart. Rather than reacting from fear or ego, you've been called to gently tame your inner beast and transform your struggles into powerful wisdom. Think about the challenges you've already overcome. Every difficult conversation, every setback, every moment you chose peace over conflict has strengthened your spirit within. Those experiences weren't sent to break you. They were shaping you into the person you've becoming today. This card shows you that true power comes from compassion, not control. And as you show yourself kindness and extend the same grace to others, you become the master of gentle force and control through your inner strength. This is no need to force or fight in your energy or to fight your way forward. Your calm presence carries more power than you actually realise. You've taken back control of your life, found the courage to trust your own voice, and you've learned to stand your ground with confidence and integrity. You're no longer shrinking to make others comfortable. Instead, you're standing firmly in your own truth while remaining connected and open to your heart centre. Spirit is also reminding you that your greatest strength is found in force. It's found in patience, courage and compassion with resilience. When you master your inner strength, every challenge becomes an opportunity to rise. Let your quiet confidence lead the way. Keep shining your light and trust that you're stronger, wiser and more prepared than you realise when the Strength card shows up. So let's see the near future. So I want to thank you all for spending your time and space with me today. And if you do resonate, please smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Help me tune into your energy on a deeper level for future tarot readings for your zodiac sign. So the card that's coming out is Judgment, which is also another major arcana. This is a very powerful reading, Virgo. This is that inner calling with Judgment, and it's number 20 of the major arcanas. This energy with Judgment is an energy where it represents a profound awakening, a moment when life calls the soul to grow beyond the past and step into a higher level of awareness. It marks a turning point where old identities begin to fall away. It makes space for renewal, purpose, and a deeper understanding of who you are. As the trumpet sounds in this card, something long and dormant begins to awaken from deep within. It's often felt as an inner knowing, a quiet pull towards change, healing, and a more authentic way of living. The figures rise up in this energy from the tombs, and it symbolises the inherited stories carried through your generation to generation. They reflect your family patterns, emotional wounds, beliefs, fears, and behaviours passed down from parent to child. Judgment reveals those experiences as they do not have to define your future. Instead, they offer an opportunity to recognise what has been inherited, heal what no longer serves you, and break old cycles that have shaped your bloodline for generations. This card brings awareness to the unseen, connecting to your past childhood experiences, ancestral influences, and long-held conditioning that has risen into this conscious mind. I feel this energy is not a burden, but it's an invitation to forgive, release, and transform those energies into your present time frame. Through this process, the past becomes a source of wisdom rather than limitations. The central figure rising between the man and woman represents the reborn self. A new chapter emerging from the healing, both the masculine and feminine energies that you carry. It's a symbol of honour, the lessons of your past ancestors, while choosing a different path rather than repeating any old patterns, and create a legacy built on greater awareness, compassion, and freedom. You're surrounded in this card by tombs. This scene reminds us in the card that every generation leaves something behind, and every generation has the opportunity to begin again. Judgment is the moment life asks you to answer your soul's calling. Release what no longer belongs to you and become the one who transforms the past into a more positive, stronger future. The call has been sounded. The soul is awakening, and it's time to rise. So let's get a soul's journey for my lovely Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female. Thank you, Spirit. Trust. I accept that inner peace. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. At the bottom of the deck, we've also got regrets. I know that I cannot change the past. Very Judgment energy. So let's also get a career and life oracle message for my lovely Virgos before I close out your reading. So I want to thank you all for spending your time and space with me today. And this card reads, give and take. It's very Six of Pentacles energy in your foundation, which is connecting to your subconscious mind. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires with this energy. Let's have a look what's at the bottom of the deck if I close out your reading. And I hope I see you in my next readings. Courage, we've got the Strength card in your crowning energy. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking with courage. So thank you for listening. Love, like, God bless. And I hope I see you in my future readings. Bye, Virgo.